many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today is August 6th. We've got the S&P currently down 7, NASDAQ is down 81, Russell down 10, and the Dow down 414. Dow is the weakest. S&P the least weak. Gold is flat, silver's down 0.5%, notes and bonds are down about 1/3 to 1/2. 10-year yield up 1%, oil up 3%, natural gas down 2%. Soybeans finished up 0.25%, wheat down almost 2%, corn up 0.25%, euro and the pound are both down slightly. Bitcoin down 0.75%, and the VIX is down 4%, currently at 15.17. Watson's bobbing his head to the music, it looks like. Let's see. For my trading today, my BICs are currently green. I'd like to keep it that way today. A bunch of one-sided stops. I've got 2 tranches open for potential pins. Day trading, took a couple losses today on QQQ. Actually, let me, what were those on? Close today. Oh yeah, QQQ and NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, I was getting long above, or right at previous day high. Hit a profit target, it popped back up again, and then it just kind of fell apart. So that was a smaller loss. And then QQQ was a little bit bigger. That was minus 1,500. NVIDIA was about minus 500. Qs, I was trying to get long at this pre-market high, previous day low level. And initially it pushed up, was hitting some profits, and I was kind of scalping, so I scaled back in, and then it just fell apart. So those are my 2 day trades for today. I've still got number 203, that double calendar. It's inside the call strike now with this little down move, but not seeing got a little bit of profit back today, or got a little bit of the loss back today, but still not quite back to green because I closed half for a little bit of a loss. So my remaining strikes are at about break even, but with the closure of half of it for a little loss, still down a little bit overall on the trade. I've still got a time fly. I close on the time fly that expires tomorrow. I closed out the diagonal. The butterfly is basically worthless, so just holding on to that for a lotto. I'll let that expire. And then the other one is up a few percent, so just holding that one. And what else did I do today? I posted in the hedged iron Condor thread. I've got a hedged IC going that I put on yesterday. And it is sitting right in my valley. I've removed the upside risk, but it's sitting right in my valley. So I need a little continuation higher if we're going to go up. If we get up past about 77.25 or so, I should be able to remove the risk. But if we just sit here, I'm going to either have to close it, take the loss at the time. Like right now, Be down about 1,300. But the max loss is 4,350, so I don't really want to let it settle in that valley if I can help it. So I'll be watching that. We're currently at 77.17, so if S&P can go green on the day, should be in good shape there. Let's see. I've got an AMD calendar spread that I did for earnings. Things been kind of hovering near the downside break even. It's down about $100 right now. I've got my PLTR earnings trade still on from a couple days ago. Blew through the upper end, so no risk to the upside. I'll make 308 if it settles right where it's at, but just holding it in case by chance we decide to come back down into my butterfly. And what else do I have? I think that's about it. Oh, the APP. APP got trounced. This is my APP earnings trade. Did a bullish butterfly. It's down, what's it down? 20%. APP. Yeah, you know me. APP is down. Yeah, almost 20%. Nebius is also down big, down 12.5%. SNDK is down 5%, but definitely pared back its loss. Was down quite a bit more. Biggest green, Uber's up 4%. SpaceX up 2.5%. Softy's up a couple percent. It's been kind of rallying all day. A little bit of a pullback midday, mid-morning, late morning. I've kind of been struggling on my day trading, my directional day trading lately for like the last few weeks. I gotta get that dialed back in. Watson, did you do any good today on the day trades? Yeah, it's been a little tricky. Tricky. S&P keeps bouncing off of its previous day low, kind of rejecting that. Russell is going through near lows. Well, it's going through lows of day now. Apple looks like Apple's up 0.5%. S&P rejecting. I needed a little bit higher there, Mr. SPX, for my hedged iron Condor. So I posted in the big channel this morning, but that whole disaster candle in the last few minutes of the day yesterday when the brokers were showing incorrect P&L, that all did settle overnight. So those couple tranches that I didn't actually get stopped on ended up settling back to where they should. So slight profit on the day for BIX yesterday, whereas my broker was showing me down 21,000. So that was a good relief. Yeah, why we didn't get stopped? I mean, on TAT, I have that REL thing where I always forget how it actually works until somebody tells me again, but it's supposed to, yeah, I can't remember. I'm not even going to butcher it, but yeah, I don't, if it's a market stop, the fact that it didn't get stopped out, maybe before it could process it, the bell rang. I don't know. All right. While I'm waiting here, I got to put on my hedged iron Condor for tomorrow. So give me just a second. Okay. I'm in. All right. Well, SPX, if you're going down, I need down below lows of day. If we're going to go up, I need above 77.25. Right here, this area you're meandering around in, not what I'm looking for. Yeah, Krish, I promise that's never going to happen. So, nor is it an intention of mine. $47 of slippage. Yikes. Don't think I've ever had $47 of slippage. Hope I never do. SPX coming down to 77.10. Oh, my one DTE, I forgot to mention. I transformed that into a downside risk-free vertical. That looks like this here. Minimum profit of 300, max of 1300. If we can close tomorrow below 76.55. SpaceX is up 3%. I sold the 115 put before earnings with the intent, if it went down, to just go ahead and take assignment of some more shares or just collect the premium. But we're right there. It's basically a break even. SPX just likes this little area below the previous day low and above 7,700, which is just the one area I don't want it to be in. Got less than 30 minutes till the bell. I don't like holding these when it's just sitting in the valley. But it's not going to take much of a movement to get out either. So that's the dilemma. That is the dilemma on this little puppy. Tomorrow we have NFP and other employment data pre-market. We have a few earnings after the bell today, but nothing I want to trade. Today after the bell, we've got Airbnb, RGTI, and DraftKings. Before the bell tomorrow, OKLO. Let's see, what did IONQ do? IONQ just it's within its expected move. So not really a post-earnings trade I'd be interested in. S&DK's only had 6 earnings. Let's see, what about SoundHound? What did it do? Yeah, quantum computing. Quantum computing. Not what do they do. I was just saying, what did it do for earnings? What did the price do is what I was looking at. Sound, big gap up. Coming back down. It's only a $7 stock. FSLY. Gap down. And it's below its expected move. Could go short fastly. Kind of like that, actually, for a post-earnings move. Those options are not very liquid. I'm going to buy some 22 puts, 29 days out. See if I can get filled at a reasonable price. All right, I got filled at 170. 22 puts, 29 days out. FSLY, post earnings play. Has a tendency to really move lower if it gaps down beyond the expected move, or if it closes down the day after earnings beyond its expected move, which is the case. Yeah, you could definitely short the shares too. Easy to borrow. Shortable. All right, so there's my earnings play of the day. S&P sitting at 77.10. Got about a little over 10 minutes till MOC. I did a post earnings trade in FSLY. Just got short, bought some puts. It's down below its expected move after earnings. And so looking at the 7 to 30 day post earnings moves, it has a real tendency to continue lower if it gaps down within or exceeding its expected move, which is currently exceeded. So over the 5 times that it did that, it's averaged another 35% lower over the next 7 days, 40% lower over the next 30, gapping down, closing within its expected move to the downside, another 5 data points, down 16% on average and down 14% 30-day. God, you're so needy, Moel. Bought some puts. Do you want me to log into your broker and push the button for you too? After the rally of the century, we've had 2 down days in a row, my friends. 2 little down days in a row. Yeah, my plan is here's what I'm trying to work through with Claude. So I've got the same flux tool the same modeling tool on my navigation station where I manage all my actual trades connected to my broker. But I can't just post a link from that because it's it's not on the Flux URL. So I think Claude will have a way to around that. But yeah, so I'll be able to kind of like you can share the link to the model with Flux. Should be able to share the model from my station as well. That's the idea. And then the other thing that will come at some point is on Flux, there'll be a tab with my current positions. So then you can just see them on there. As soon as I take a trade, it'll be on there for easy reference. SPX down to 77.05. Let's see, my nearest puts. I've got 76.90s. I've got 7,700s. I've got quite a few 7,700s. So let's not do anything violent like we did yesterday. Just nice and easy. Nice and easy, SPX. Nor, in addition to an undo button, if you drag the strikes and mess up your graph, maybe the strike could have a label on the price axis that you can drag. That way, clicking the chart grabs the chart, but the label drags the strike. Yeah, I'm working. That's a good idea. It's kind of along the similar lines I was thinking. Needs to be a little bit more of a narrow space where you're dragging your strikes. And I was kind of thinking maybe like when you hover over a strike, it pops up like a little shaded circle or something. And so if you're hovering in that circle, it would click and drag it. But if you're not, it would drag the whole graph. But yeah, I like your idea as well. Yeah, I'll do something like that. No wonder Krish is always trying to make predictions. He always listens to these guys who make predictions. Start calling you Krish Ashenfeld. All right, Krish Ashenbrenner. Just don't use too much leverage, Krish, whatever you do. Not too much leverage. All right, we've got the MOC coming in about 3 minutes. Moel's going long DraftKings. DraftKings is, it's gotten beaten up pretty good. Robinhood and Kalshi and Polymarket are kind of hurting the old sports betting, traditional sports betting companies. SPX down to 03. Approaching lows of day, which was, looks like it was about 98. Looks like these butterflies might be pretty cheap still. 05 fly, yeah, trading for $1. SPX didn't come close to its expected move today. How about that?
1 minute to go now to get the market and close imbalance data.
First time SPX hasn't come close to its expected move in probably, I'd say, what is this, maybe 5 days? VIX are green as we stand. I've got 2 open tranches that haven't been stopped, and the rest are just one-sided, no double stops.
Ten seconds. Market and close imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 1.9 billion. Nasdaq 100 sell side 1.5 billion. Dow 30 sell side 616 million. Mag 7 sell side 801 million.
Now, if we blast through 7,700 to the downside, my VIX will not be green. I'm going to close a couple of my 7,700s.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
Just going to reduce a little risk here.
Order filled.
Sitting at 02. 05 butterflies trading for about $1.50. Maybe not. $1.20-ish.
So just a heads up, Trump is to participate in signing time. So there's one at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Usually it's said it's closed press, but there is a video. We'll pop it out for you in the feed shortly.
That's enough out of you, Mr. Juice. All right, SPX at 01. Lando, what do you got going below 7,700? You got a DC time machine expiring today? My number 203 is almost back to center, so I'm going to continue holding that. Ah, gotcha. I remember you did post that. SPX almost to lows of day. Russell is at lows of day. NASDAQ is about mid-range for the day. SPX trying to bounce back up to 05. Sitting at 07, the 10 butterfly. Yeah, they're staying pretty cheap. They saw what happened yesterday. $10 butterflies, still only about $1.30 or 40. Going to be a late Mahomes fill today. Which is interesting because we haven't really moved much. Less than 4 minutes to go. I'm going to put a 10 fly in at $2. Sitting right on 10. But not close to $2, I don't think. Looks like $1.70 maybe. Or less. Two minutes. Trading at 11. Looks like it's close to filling. Coming up on 1 minute. I've got my order ready to cancel. Give it a few more seconds. And filled. Okay, let's move. Oh, that's a nice start. Let's get back down. Get back down on it. Oh, gosh. That was the
Order
bell.
cancelled.
That came quicker than I meant.
Order cancelled.
Yikes, that's a pin right there.
Order cancelled.
7709.98. Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Looked like it had a chance. Dipped down to 7706. Below 7706, and then just popped right back up. All right, all. That's a wrap for the day. Everybody have a good night. We'll be live streaming in the morning at the market open. Back for Power Hour again tomorrow. Talk to you soon.